In his scholarly non-fiction work titled Felix Longoria's Wake, Bereavement, Racism, and the Rise of Mexican-American Activism, Patrick Carroll delves into the historical narrative surrounding the funeral arrangements of Felix Longoria, a Mexican-American soldier who perished during World War II in the Philippines. The book unfolds the aftermath of Longoria's demise, highlighting the controversy surrounding his burial in his hometown of Three Rivers, Texas, which ignited a public scandal. This event not only propelled the political trajectory of then-Senator Lyndon B. Johnson, but also catalyzed activism within the Mexican-American community across the nation. The narrative commences with the life and death of Felix Longoria, a decorated veteran who valiantly served in the Philippines, ultimately succumbing to sniper fire. Despite Longoria's commendable military service, his body faced discrimination upon returning to Three Rivers, Texas, a region where American nationalism intersects with white supremacy along the Mexican border. Although Longoria received prestigious honors such as the Purple Heart, Bronze Service Star, Good Conduct Medal, and Combat Infantryman Badge, the sole funeral parlor in Three Rivers declined to host a public service for him, citing potential discomfort among the town's white population. Repeated pleas from Longoria's grieving widow to reconsider were met with persistent rejection from the funeral parlor. Desperate for assistance, she sought the support of civil rights activist Dr. Hector Garcia, who also encountered refusal when attempting to persuade the funeral parlor to change its discriminatory policy. The incident of discrimination against a fallen soldier based on his nationality and ethnicity is identified by author Patrick Carroll as a pivotal moment in the history of Mexican-American activism. It spurred Dr. Hector Garcia to emerge onto the civil rights scene with the establishment of the American GI Forum, a chartered organization dedicated to advocating for the rights of Hispanic soldiers and veterans. This marked a significant milestone in the Mexican civil rights movement, galvanizing a large number of Mexican Americans to expose the systemic discrimination they faced nationwide. Carroll extensively examines the various dimensions of this controversy, particularly emphasizing its repercussions and the underlying tension between white nationalists and Mexican Americans. The funeral of Longoria gained national attention when Senator Lyndon B. Johnson intervened to honor him with a burial at Arlington National Cemetery, turning his gravesite into a symbol not just of his individual service, but also of the contributions of Mexican American soldiers across the country. Carroll discusses how this decision posed a risk to Johnson's burgeoning political career among conservative white voters, but solidified his connection with voters of color, veterans, and other marginalized groups. With the inclusion of visual materials such as photographs from the Arlington Cemetery funeral and other artifacts from Longoria's service and the American GI Forum, Carroll meticulously crafts a well-researched narrative detailing the impact of one man's death on the identity politics of an entire minority community. The aftermath of the initial clash between white individuals and Hispanics continues to resonate today, particularly evident at the southern border, a point underscored by Carroll in his analysis of the event. Patrick Carroll, the author of Felix Longoria's Wake, received the Tullis Prize in 2003 for the best published book on Texas history. He has been a faculty member at Texas A&M University Corpus Christi since 1976 and has presented his research at various forums in both the United States and Mexico, including being a featured author at the Texas Book Festival. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.